Hi everybody, it's Julie from Active Mum. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about Active Mum. At Active Mum, we are really about empowering women or mums to be the most amazing women they can be. Now for us, it's not about being skinny. It's about being healthy. And that just doesn't mean healthy physically. It also means healthy mentally and emotionally, so that women can look and feel their best. And if they can look and feel their best, then they have so much more energy to give to their families and to the lives of every person that they touch.
Being a mother is the greatest juxtaposition of my life, and I know that it is the same for many other mothers. Active Mum kind of brings this all together. Active Mum is a place where you can embrace your vulnerabilities, embrace your weaknesses, and then use them to feel empowered. As mothers at Active Mum, we all come together. We are all able to empower each other. We are all able to push each other further. A little bit of competition, a little bit of pain, it doesn't matter. As long as we're moving forward together, that's the important thing. And that's why Active Mum for me is a community. It's a place where I can come, I can feel like warm arms are wrapped around me, I can feel like I'm part of a family. I can bring my daughter along, she's also part of the family as well. Active Mum is a place where all mums should really come and have the opportunity to be their better self.
So that's what we're all about here at Active Mum. And we really specialise in building a woman's body the right way during pregnancy and also after birth, and then in life as a woman, so that they can exercise safely and their body can function well for the rest of their lives. So we'll be all about looking after the core, the pelvic floor, making sure the posture's great, looking after our backs, and then getting all of the cardio happening as well, so that we can really get those endorphins pumping and we can start to look and feel our best and get into the best shape of our lives, physically and mentally.
I joined Active Mum when I was pregnant last year with my first bub. I had always been relatively active doing swing dancing and things, but wanted something that would target and focus and help me during childbirth and recovery, which it did. I was very fortunate and managed to get back to my pre-birth weight and more fit than I had ever been before I fell pregnant with my second bub. So now I'm halfway through my second pregnancy with Active Mum, and it's all going very smoothly, and I absolutely credit that towards the trainers here and the work that they do with us and helping us along through our journey. And I really love coming back here as often as I can to really embrace the community feel. I think it's a wonderful group of people, and the chance to bond and to meet other mums in very similar situations to me. It's been wonderful to be part of Active Mum, and looking forward to keeping going as my bump gets bigger and bigger.
So how Active Mum started was I was teaching in all of the big gyms. So I was teaching body pump and body combat as this heavily pregnant woman to 50 people. And I started to realise that A, this wasn't the right example to be setting because it wasn't the right exercise that I should be doing. And B, I wasn't conditioning my body in the right way to help me through this marathon event of pregnancy. So I started to look for a program that I could participate in to get me in the right shape to handle pregnancy and labour and life as a mum, but there just wasn't anything out there for pregnant women that had a cardio element. So I thought, okay, well, I'm going to do my research. I started working with a women's health physio, created a website, and I started teaching the first pregnancy program to 2 women in a community centre, and it's grown quite quickly from there. I had my baby and I had to put my baby in the creche at the gym, and while he was in the creche at the gym, A, I didn't like leaving him there, but B, they wouldn't change his nappy. So I'd come back from teaching a class or 2 classes and he'd have a rash. So I thought, right, we need to create a program where these women can take their babies with them and exercise, and the baby and the children become part of it all. So that's what we created. We created the Mums and Bubs program, which also became the Mums and Toddlers and Mums and Kids, and it's all about exercising with your babies and children with you and still being able to get a great workout as a mum, but having your little people with you.
3 months I've been on board and I absolutely love it. I love the culture, knowing that I've got something to look forward to every day, but also feeling good about myself, meeting other mums, and just the flexibility, knowing that this one can have a meltdown and it's all okay. I can look after her as well as train and have some great results, which I've had over the last 3 months also.
I joined Active Mum about 2 years ago, and it was seriously the best decision I made. It's a lovely supportive environment, and it's great that you can have that time to yourself but also bring your little ones with you.
Really good for still being able to do all of my exercises and still have the kids with me and play, because I tried other gyms and you didn't like it, did you? Being in the creation and stuff, you like to stay with mummy?
Over the years, as Active Mum has grown, we've seen women come and go and they've gone back to work, and we've found that as those children get older, a lot of mums have just lost their way and they don't even feel like themselves anymore. This is where we've really started to look after mums with the older children as well, and start to create programs that just help them to start to get back into things, start to help them look and feel their best, and work an active, healthy life in with having a family.
Hi, I'm Colleen. I'm a mother of 2. I joined Active Mum to get my fitness back, get my body back. My abdominal separation has healed. It was 3 centimetres, it's now back to 0.
My name is Taya Van Ross. I have been training with Active Mums on and off for the past 8 years since I had my first baby. I went from being scared to run to catch a bus to now being able to do push-ups from my toes. I couldn't recommend this place highly enough to anyone. I'm strong, I'm confident, my family's happy, I'm happy.
Still do 2 regular classes. I enjoy my boot camp and a bit of boxing I've added in. Enjoy the ability to be able to work out with kids or without kids. Got to a place where I'm comfortable, I'm fit and I'm strong and I'm the healthiest that I've been.
So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, if that sounds like a thing that you'd like to be a part of, then Active Mum is the place. You know, we're not for everyone, but if you're a mum and you're struggling to find a way to get fit and healthy with your kids or your babies, and you want to make sure that you do it safely, because let's face it, there's a whole lot of incorrect training going on out there. So Active Mum provides that safe environment that'll give you the education, the motivation and support you need to look and feel your best, to live a healthy, happy, active life for the rest of your life.